Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maor and I'm a breatharian level 3 teacher. I want to use my experience in changing core beliefs to bring you a little bit up to date with methods in core habits and eventually breaking core beliefs as well that have to do with pretty much everything in our lives. In my field of work, I mostly help participants that wish to become breatharians change the core belief that our body requires food and water far more than what it actually needs. This is called a core belief because we have never really tried anything else, and we were brought up believing we need 3 balanced and large meals a day and 8 glasses of water. They always tell us that that's what's healthy. Other core beliefs are around our self-confidence, our physical abilities, and our limitations in the illusion of Earth. There are many core beliefs that build our character. Our success in life, being good parents, healing our body from illnesses, all of those are part of our beliefs, which becomes a part of our character. Now, if you wish to have a new or altered life, you will have to change your personality, which means that you have to become aware of what and how you have been thinking and believing so far. Once you become aware of your unconscious habits and behaviors, the next thing that will pop up is those emotions that keep you stuck in the past, and you want to see if they still serve you. You want to build an altered future that you wish to have. To change ourselves, we literally have to become a new person with new thoughts. Thoughts are the language of the brain, and feelings are the language of the body. When we combine those two, thoughts and feelings, we create our state of being. You see, most people have different experiences, sometimes even traumas, that make us feel intense emotions, which we then define ourselves according to those emotions. It can be anger, bitterness, loneliness, frustration, insecurity. They all become a part of our identity, and sometimes our partially victim mentality. And our brain and our body, they get addicted to those feelings and strong emotions, and even those thoughts. In the brain, same thoughts and behaviors close the same similar circuits, which then creates stronger bonds in the brain. In the body, it works on the chemical level, where we get addicted to feeling a certain way, and the same hormones and peptides are then released into the blood and get attached to the cells, thus creating a sense of familiarity. This is how we get addicted to being ourselves and to our character, for good and for bad. For example, the moment I will feel fear, I will get the same fearful feeling, which makes more chemicals that will make me feel even more fearful and bring up all the past reasoning for me being a fearful person in the first place. All of this will happen in an instance without me being aware of it. This ongoing cycle conditions the body subconsciously to embody fear, leading individuals to declare, "I am afraid." By identifying with this label or any other label, they effectively direct their minds and bodies towards a predetermined fate. So in reality, many people's biology actually reflects their past experiences. If you don't allow yourself to be defined by a new vision of your future, or open yourself up to other new possibilities, you're essentially limiting yourself to the constraints of your past, and you're holding on to it without trusting your intuition that is leading you to a different, brighter future. And this is what happens to most of us. And this is why we get addicted to being ourselves over time. We don't really change. We react in the same way, we get the same results that are not always what we aim for. So the question then is, can you believe in a future that you thought about enough times in your mind that your brain can accept as if that future is already occurring or has already occurred for you? When you do that, when you imagine and visualize enough, when you see other opportunities, other outcomes, when you catch yourself in the moment experiencing a negative thought or a negative emotion, and you change the outcome to a positive one in the same moment, that is when your brain can create new sequences and new patterns. And those new combinations can then alter your existing habit. That means that you are mentally rehearsing who you're going to be in life. You're creating a new map of the brain with a new direction that overrides the previous program that exists right now. You're no longer waiting around to heal, you're creating a sense of healing within you. You're not waiting for external reassurances. You find and seed the right assurances within you. You learn to feel your own worthiness and your own abundance in such a way that your thoughts and your feelings now project it. This way, we convince the unconscious mind to believe it is happening in our present moment, and only then it can happen in our future. With this intention, the reaction in our brain is to create new pathways of exploration. This, over time, and sometimes immediately, makes us a different version of ourselves. This is where spontaneous healing comes from. Sometimes it takes months to heal from a disease, but the disease or the bad habit belongs to the previous personality that no longer serves who you are today. It really isn't that complicated. It just requires a different perspective on the brain and how the brain works. Namaste, my friends.